Okay, so a few incidents already going on Discord for stewards to deal with at the end of this race, which I'm quite sure will be dealt with accordingly. So let's have back a look at what's happening here. What did I miss so far? So Liam's still about half a second behind Irish and chasing him down. Clarky now about 13 seconds behind in P3 with his teammate Slayer 6 seconds behind him because of pit stops that happened with Letty and Kohi there. And Bradfield back up into 5th now. So he's looking good to get back up a few positions here. Let's see how much further up he is going to be able to get. Trying to go through the field just a bit here. Let's get back to Liam and Irish. I want to see how this battle is going on. I want to see when Irish is going to pit on those tires. Actually, I think we should probably put tires on right now. See, you guys can have a look what's happening here. We'll have a look at penalties in just a bit. We're just waiting to see when Irish decides to pit that car. So 23 laps he's done on these medium tires already. Liam has done 18 laps on those tires, 19 laps now. So his tires are getting pretty old as well, which means that it looks like both Irish and Liam might have to pit. Even though Liam has done a pit stop already, I think he might have to do another one. I don't think those tires are going to push through to the end of the race. They're definitely going to give up on him at some point. But let's see how far he does decide to push them. But I'm quite sure he's going to be taking another pit stop here. And we know Irish has to take his mandatory pit stop or he will get disqualified from the race. And that Red Bull is just a back marker there running. So both of these guys have to pit. I don't know if they're looking to each other here at the moment to see how what's happening with them, depending on what. Oh, and that's a bit of contact with the wall there for Liam on the rear tire. Hopefully he didn't take any damage on the car for that. But he seems to be going so okay so far. We're still going to follow on with the two of them. We got Kohi and Tree Slayer actually getting pretty close to each other. We're going to switch to that in a bit if that continues to go somewhere. And it looks like it actually might. So let's switch to them and just we'll keep an eye on Irish and BM out front to have a look when they do decide to pit. And because I think both of them will have to pit with the way the tires are right now. Irish with 12 laps on his tires. I think he might be able to make it to the end of the race. He probably should be okay. We'll see how that works out for him. And yeah, we're following back with Tree Slayer and Kohi here. See, these two are getting actually pretty close. So I want to see if this is going to be an overtake in the works here or not. And this is going to be a fight for P4 right now. And that gap is actually really starting to go down by by about 2 tenths there right now. But of course, Kohi has to look for a very, very good opportunity on track to get by here right now. So he has to keep as close as he can through every section of the track and really look for a good spot on track to get that overtake cleanly done without causing any sort of damage to his car. He already has a missing end plate on the right front side of his front wing, so I don't think he wants to take any more damage here. And he has Bradfield, who's now creeping up just behind him, so he's coming into a bit of a situation here where he's trying to get by Tree Slayer and has Bradfield coming up behind him and trying to get another second to get by him as well. And yeah, we're still keeping an eye on what's happening out front. Irish and Liam both still running on track, 26 laps and 21 laps on their tires respectively there, and neither of them choosing to pit at this point. Irish has to take a pit stop. If Liam wants, he can push to the end of the race on those tires, which he might actually end up trying to do. I'm not sure, but we know Irish has to take a mandatory pit stop here or he will be disqualified from the race. Alright, so a bit of a back marker is getting into the way. And let's get back to Liam out front, who was trying to push to go side by side with Irish there for a second. Has to held back. I don't think you want to risk taking damage to that car there right now. That's going to cost him time in the way if he does do a pit stop. Or it's going to cost him time either way if he gets too much damage. So he's going to have to keep behind Irish, at least for now. And Irish is making it as difficult as possible to get by. And there goes Irish into the pits. He's finally pitting right now. And let's see what tires he's going to go on. I'm quite sure Irish is going on the soft tires here right now. I think that's what his strategy play was going through. So 26 laps he's done on those medium tires, and that's actually very, very interesting to see. He's going onto the soft tires, changing off his front wing, and let's see how much time he's lost. He has 3 Slayer coming about 20 seconds behind, so he looks like he might be getting out in P3. Actually, no, he's getting down a little further now, down to P6 and coming out, and I hope